How much are you limiting your success as a leader by always being driven and never taking the opportunity to rest? Stick around and you'll find out. Hey, it's Jones Loflin. Welcome to Insights from the Jones Zone, where I give you a way to master your week in 3 minutes or less. In her fantastic book, Strengthening the Soul of Your Leadership, Ruth Haley Barton writes, "Exhausted leaders exhaust their people." Let me say that again. Exhausted leaders exhaust their people. While it's true everyone seems to be struggling to get it all done these days, leaders have an especially heavy weight placed upon them to try to be there for others, to make sure that the mission of the organization is getting carried out, and then to take care of their own individual needs and desires, and that can be absolutely overwhelming. And too often, I think leaders neglect the opportunity to rest, whether it's physically, emotionally, or mentally. And I really think they're limiting their ability to lead. And I think there's 3 reasons that I say that. And the first one is that when you're well rested, you can have a healthy focus on that individual that you're working with, the people on your team. It takes a lot of mental and emotional energy to listen well, to be able to respond from a healthy perspective, as opposed to seeing this person as one more drain on your energy. So I think that's so important that we get a rest so we can be there for other people. It's also important to model that behavior. You want your people thinking clearly and being at their best, so you need to be at your best as well. Secondly, I think being a well-rested leader just helps you make better decisions. Remember, your brain uses over 20% of the energy that your body has. So when you're tired, when you're drained, how can you expect to make the best decisions? And finally, I think being a well-rested leader helps you to keep challenges in their perspective. When you're tired or frustrated, the smallest things can seem overwhelming and can seem insurmountable. But when you're well-rested, you're insulated. You have the ability to say, okay, I can use some energy here to deal with this problem, and then you can go over here and deal with this challenge or this opportunity, I think, in a much more healthy way. There's just a sense of energy that comes from being well rested that's different, that comes from being driven. Yes, we need to be driven, but I think we also need to be well rested if we want to be effective leaders. Hope you have a fantastic week. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me today in the Jones Zone.